Hey, what up guys, Dan here, and I'm here to review Dawn of Planet of the Apes. And Dawn of Planet of the Apes is about a group of naturally genetic evolved apes led by Caesar, threatened by a bunch of human survivors of the development virus unleashed on a decade earlier that reached a fragile peace but proved slowly lived as both sides are brought to the brink of war and determines who enemies as Earth the present species. Now, Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is about, it's starring Andy Serkis, Jason Clarke, Gary Oldman, Kerry Russell, Toby Keith Bell, Kobe Smith McPhee, and many more actors. And now, what did I think of this movie? I actually really loved this movie. Now I remember. Now, before I kind of get my thoughts on the second movie, I remember seeing the first one, not knowing, and thought I was gonna not like it as much, and think it's okay. But I remember walking out of that movie, and while watching that movie, that I fell in love with the first Rise of Planet of the Apes, and it was absolutely amazing. And when I walked out of there, I was so excited for a sequel, and I wanted a sequel so bad. And when I heard we were getting a sequel, I was very happy. And every trailer I saw, I got excited, and I finally saw it. And this movie was, there was a lot of hype for this movie, and for me, the hype lived up for what it was. Everything was just amazing about this film. I love Andy Serkis as Caesar is just. I know everyone's gonna say this, but he's just an amazing. I know they're not gonna give him an Academy Award, but he deserves one, and he's just the man. And I love Andy Serkis. I love every person who did their ape thing, motion captured. I love some of the humans, and just I just really like the whole universe they built. Like how the movie looks, like how dirty and gritty it looks, and just kind of dirty, and the home the apes built was so awesome, and just really felt a really cool environment. And I like what the humans built too, was really cool. We didn't really see as much of it as the apes, but it was still pretty cool what they built also. And I just really like the relationships between the apes, because they all have different personalities. You start kind of feeling for them more than the humans sometimes, because they show more of the apes than the humans, and you kind of feel sorry for them more, because they just some of them just want to live in peace and nothing, and you just kind of get attached to these apes, especially Caesar and his family. Man, and they look absolutely so real. They really, I can't explain how real they look. I don't know if anyone say, "Oh man, is that ask them if they didn't know anything about this movie, would they? I don't wonder if anyone would are these real apes?" But I don't think people would be like that. Just the direction. Let's see who directed it. Matt Reeves. He definitely did a great job directing this movie. I love how he directed. I love the pacing of the movie. It was fantastic. Didn't really go by slow. The action was intense. Everything was intense. The conversations, the standoff between some of the apes and everything, and the humans were just amazing. Everything was just intensified in this sequel. Man, this summer has some amazing sequels, and this has been a great movie season. So, the whole thing was just absolutely amazing. I don't know if I had a problem with this movie. I feel like this movie was actually really, really good, and actually I hope they do a third one. And if they don't, I want them to do a third one, or maybe just one more third one, or unless they do more and they keep how they're doing it, I feel like this can be a really popular summer franchise, and people will be just excited to go every year to go back to the world of Planet of the Apes, and just the way how they do it, and I'm very excited to see where they go from here. So I'm gonna give Dawn Planet of the Apes a 10 out of 10. Okay, guys, that's my review of Dawn Planet of the Apes. I'll be back with my review for Guardians of the Galaxy. So catch you guys later.